Okay, so tournament mode. The only map for this event is Orbit. As such, I am going to recommend playing a Nod Aggro deck. The variants of Nod Aggro currently are the one here, which is the 2-2-2 deck, named because it has 2 units from each building. The other variant, realistically, is Wheels instead of Venom. I would not recommend any other variant for this event. I believe Seth is the best commander for this map because it is 3 pads and they are split heavily. Same reason I wouldn't recommend Fanatics. Fanatics want to stand near other units, and that's not going to happen that much on this map. Wheels versus Venom is an interesting choice. I'm going to try Venom for this one, but I'm not 100% on this. Wheels might be the superior choice. I believe this deck has more late game power than the Wheel version, but much less early game power. So you're less likely to win the first missile, but you're more likely to win the second and third than playing the Wheel variant. Okay, so here we go. Tournament mode. Gonna have to do some try-harding.
Establishing battlefield control.
So I've done a little bit of bounties today. No, I wouldn't say I'm completely warmed up though. Obviously, this event, a lot of the value is tied up in the 15-0, where you get 1,000 diamonds. That's an insane prize. But yeah, in terms of value without that, it's not so good. But the 15-0 is infinite value because you can afford to rerun. Okay, so our opponent's gone Scarabs first. Generally speaking, I consider this to be a buy. If your opponent goes Scarabs first, you basically just auto-win as long as you're playing a 10-cost unit like Wheels or Militants. So as you can see, he's traded 2 Scarabs for 1 Militant squad so far. So we're just going to keep making Militants and locking him off of the pads. Scarabs can't really push up aggressively ever. If he gets a Harvester. He doesn't have a Harvester yet, so I'm not sure what his plan is. There it is. Okay, so now he's got a Harvester. We're going to push in and start harassing his Harvester. A second Harvester, okay. So we're going to kill his Harvesters. Stop him from moving his Scarabs around too much. I'm actually going to start harassing his base as well. Alright, so there's a Widowmaker, which isn't a very powerful unit. We're going to kill it with the Scorpion and the Banshee quite easily. And an Artillery. This is a scary unit. We're going to send a Banshee for the Artillery. He hasn't done anything about my Flamers on his base yet, so the game's about to end. Okay, here comes some Cyborgs, but still nothing about the Flamer on my base, so I think we just win. Okay.
Objective complete.
Some people in my chat are asking, is this a Scarab and 5 tech deck? So I believe we should probably check. Excellent. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean, but I just want to check if this is a successful strategy for our opponent in general. So generally speaking, it looks like, yes, about 50% doing this. Excellent. Nailed it. Right. Moving on.
Establishing battlefield control. Objective available. Faith in
So one of the things I will say about Orbit is that because the Tiberium is right outside your spawn point, Wheels can be a little bit better than Militants, simply because of like as an opening unit. My opponent has gone Chem Buggy first. He's almost certainly going to be following it up with Bikes. Trying to defend against Chem Buggy and Bikes with lasers is insane. You're never going to succeed because Chem Buggy is too strong. So you're better off just trying to get Bikes out. So as you can see, he has shot my Harvester, and therefore I got the first volley. So I'm now very far ahead of him in the Bike mirror. Because the game is equal levels, it's very easy to defend a Bike rush with Bikes. If you're under-leveled, it can be extremely difficult to defend with Bikes, but at equal levels it's very, very easy, and more Scarabs. So I would consider this to be a complete freebie. Scarabs are truly one of the worst units in the game, and my opponent has disconnected. Okay, great. So 2-0, I guess. Not a lot to be said there. Opponent's rush didn't work, and then I killed his Scarabs, so he conceded.
Mission accomplished.
Games like that are actually a reason to scout before Harvester. Obviously my opponent didn't play that especially well, but if he'd played better, we could have been in trouble to rush like that because we'd gone Harvester first. I believe this message will be saying tournament mode. Yeah, okay. That's a interesting Jade skin there. Not sure what's going on with that. Okay, game 3. Normally these things don't get difficult until sort of halfway through. So this time I'm gonna learn from my past mistakes and go Militants first. Although against GDI it's less of a pressing concern, because GDI does not have a good rush unit. Okay, so he's gone MG first, so we're actually slightly rewarded for going for this Militant first. As you can see, if you catch the MG while moving, you can kill it. It actually looks like we're gonna get it, not quite, but it's low enough that the next Militant squad should finish it off quite easily. I hope. Alright, there we go. So there goes the MG. We're going to keep making Militants until we can afford a Venom. Venom is obviously going to be extremely good, and if we can catch his MG while moving, a Venom will tear it up very easily. He's only making barracks units as well, so Venom easily the right choice here. Here comes another MG, but we already have a Venom, so, you know. Gonna go after the MG, because I care more about that than the shocks. And we're going to make some bites to harass his Harvester. Okay, so here comes some Talon. Good thing we have these bikes already on the way. Shouldn't be too difficult to take that down. Yes. Some jump jets. Don't really care about those. And we'll get some more bikes. Get the Venom on the jump jets. Get the bikes on the Talon. And we'll go after the Harvester with the bikes. And I guess we'll drill pod, since there's a lot of missiles around. Venom's just absolutely crushed missiles now. As you can see, the Venom is like still half-life after killing that missile squad. It'll be a pretty easy Harvester kill here. Yep. He's only really making infantry and Talons, so we're just going to make Spikes and Venoms. Not really a lot to be said about this one. I just is getting wrecked by Venoms, really. Here comes an Orca. I probably won't kill my flame troopers in time. Alright, that should be game.
Nuclear warhead launched. Unit offline. Enemy base destroyed. Establishing battlefield control.
So I'm gonna go rifles first, a scout.
New objective available.
I don't see any rush coming, so I make harvester. Okay, scarabs, so another free win. I really don't know why people rate scarabs as highly as they do.
Unit offline.
But here we are.
Unit ready.
2 scarabs killed for 1 militant squad. And we'll get bikes to harass his harvester. I'm going to keep a militant squad standing nearby in case he makes more scarabs to defend. Flamers, okay, well, those don't kill bikes, so I'll ignore them for now.
Building online.
And we'll get a venom for those flamers. So we're gonna keep letting him charge the missile, and then right as it's about to fire, we just grab all the pads, take the missile, and go back to harassing his harvester.
Unit offline.
So he's got a lot of bikes, we're gonna get tank. A lot of bikes. Pretty much only bikes.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
I have plenty of Tiberium, so I'm just going to respond with a lot of tanks. And that should be my missile. Alright, pretty easy.
Nuclear weapon launched. Objective complete. Establishing battlefield control.
Gonna go Harvester first against this guy. Because he's GDI. GDI doesn't have a good harassment unit, really. Also, and I don't mean this as an insult to anyone who likes Solomon, but generally when I see Solomon or Kane, I kind of think this is probably a buy.
Unit ready.
Since those are the 2 worst commanders in the game, so if people have chosen to play them, it probably means they don't know what they're doing. So I expect to see double Harvester from this guy. Snipers, okay. So the snipers are obviously going to kill our militants quite easily. We'll go into venom.
Unit ready.
Another sniper squad. Okay, that's a little bit of an overcommitment on snipers. I'm going to kill them down to 1 man and then leave them alone, because a 1-man sniper squad is a really bad unit. Like, it's just one of the worst units in the game. So I'm just going to leave him with 1-man sniper squads. Oops, I accidentally killed that one there.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline.
Pretty easy missile. Get a Banshee for harvester harassment. Yeah, there's the second harvester, of course. And there's a Wolverine, so let's get a Scorpion tank for that. Got a couple of harvester kills. I do need to charge this missile. That's a slight error on my part, not charging it. Got too excited by killing all these harvesters. So yeah, I'm gonna kill this Wolverine pretty easily. And that looks like it's just game. Block him off from getting to this pad. And that's game over.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, 5-0.
Establishing battlefield control. New mission.
Gonna open rifles in case he rushes. Okay, I don't see a rush unit, so I'll make a harvester. And some wheels. Okay, so this is the first person who's opened a decent unit.
Unit ready.
We're gonna move the militants and the lasers. Okay, he's even moving his wheels correctly. We're gonna move the militants here so that he can't get a 2v1 against the lasers. There we go. So now I get to kill both of these lasers with one missile squad at the cost of my militant squad, who isn't even that useful because of all the wheels running around. Here comes some flamers. So I went into War Factory to fight these wheels. I'm obviously going to need to go into air to fight the flamers. That's fine. We want to stall the missile for a bit because I've teched a lot. I've spent a lot of my money on tech switching. So I have less money for doing things like, you know, building units and winning the game. So we're going to take all the pads. Should be good enough. Yep, great. And we'll get a tank. There's a tick tank. I don't rate tick tanks very highly. So we're going to harass this while it's moving, and then just run away whilst it burrows. Then we'll send in a Banshee and a laser. His own Banshee. Should get defender's advantage. Yes, we do. Go harass this harvester some more. Get some flamers here for these lasers. Oh, interesting. Dodge that cat missile. Take all the pads. And that should be game. Yep. Okay, 6-0. I'm not sure at what point we reach the relevant rewards. I think it might simply be 15-0 is the only relevant reward. Alright, this guy's playing Oksana. That's a competent commander. Gonna go rifles first to scout. Make sure we're not getting bike rushed or anything. Alright, so there's some wheels. Let's go harvester. He has his own harvester, sure. some lasers for these wheels. Again, try and stop him getting a 2v1. Alright, so this time we didn't manage it. Difference is huge. As you can see, the lasers now get eaten instead of killing both squads. So we're going to have to go into War Factory. Alright, so he does have 2 harvesters. Gonna get some lasers for these tick tanks. Or this tick tank, I should say. Oh, here comes a chem buggy, so we're gonna need a tank. We're gonna want more lasers for the tick tank when it moves. Alright, so shoot the tick tank while it's moving. And then run away when it's burrowed. He's gonna need to move it, and then we move in and engage while it's moving again, and kill it. And that's our missile. So we're gonna go into air, because of these tick tanks. Chem buggy just killed my scorpion, which is unfortunate. Artillery. Okay, so artillery is an insane unit. I need to run away from that. And get a banshee on it. We're gonna take all the pads. Okay, so he didn't support his banshee very. He didn't support his artillery very well. So now we have all the pads, and here comes a boosted artillery for some reason, and that's game. So a boosted artillery, even driving up to a scorpion tank, still killed it, which is pretty insane. But whatever. How would I fix Tick Tank? The mechanics of Tick Tank make it such that I don't think it's very easy to fix. I think I would make it more like an MG. I'd give it 2 range when burrowed. I think that's how you fix Tick Tank. You give it 2 range when burrowed, and then maybe like nerf its stats or something. Like obviously you can't just give it 2 range as is now, because then it would be too strong, but if you gave it 2 range when burrowed, then at least that would... Then you can adjust its stats appropriately. And then it might be quite good. Alright, so I'm going to wait and see what this guy makes. If it's flamers or if it's War Factory. It's War Factory wheels, okay. I'm going to go into bikes. And he's making more lasers, so we're going to want more militants. But we've traded a 10 cost unit for a 20 cost unit, basically. Now we're about to kill another 10 cost unit. So we're slightly ahead at the moment. Only very, very slightly, though. The margins are absolutely tiny. Okay, so he's going Giga. Giga is a scary unit, but I really, really wouldn't recommend it for this map. Because it simply doesn't defend enough. It can only really hold 1 point. Like, I'm just going to go and hold these 2 pads. And because Giga only holds 1 place... Oh, need to block. Because Giga can only hold 1 place, it doesn't matter that he has this Giga foothold. Because we can just go and take the other 2 pads. Now we're going to go after the Giga with everything. We need to kill it here. Come on. Come on. Come on, bikes. Alright, we did kill the Giga, thank God. Before he managed to get my harvester. So we're going to need to go, like, venom... I think. We need militants for these lasers. But we probably need to get venoms, because venoms can actually kill the Giga. Alright, so he wants to kill my harvester. That's fine. I don't really care that much. Only 80 Tiberium. And now we'll go after his Giga with the Banshees. Here comes a Phantom. It's not going to be in time to save his Giga, though. I shouldn't have made a Banshee there. That was a mistake, because he has a Phantom out. Too late now. I need to make a Venom. Man, I need to stop making air units. This is big misplays by me. Because these air units are just going to get one shot by his Phantom. Yeah, we're going to take all the pads here. Phantom not actually that good. Yeah. Phantom is insane on, like... If this was a Giga map, I would lose this matchup almost certainly. But this map is so bad for Giga because there's no single place you can place the Giga, which is really good. So... It's very easy for me to just avoid his Giga and his Phantom when they're well set up.
Establishing battlefield control.
Okay. Gonna go rifles first, because Nod. Make sure we're not getting rushed.
Harvester ready.
So it's double harvester. We're gonna start charging the pads immediately. And some wheels. I want to get bikes. So I want to fire this missile as quickly as possible. Okay, there goes the missile. That's nice. Then we're going to go after this harvester. So we do get the first harvester. I do need to be charging still. Very important. Some flamers for these lasers. I need to kill enough harvesters that I have float so that when he makes his tech unit, which in this case is artillery, I can switch into Banshees or whatever I need to switch into. Now we're just going to spam Banshees because artillery will kill all ground units. This should be good enough to win the game. So he boosted his bikes there. That's a huge misplay against Banshee. It takes 2 Banshee shots to kill a bike. If you boost them, it takes 1. So it's a very, very bad idea against a Banshee to boost bikes, because it just means you kill them all after they only get 1 volley off.
Establishing battlefield control.
So here's GDI, so we're going to go Harvester first.
Building online. Unit ready.
Alright, so we've got Dogs first unit.
Unit ready.
Means there might be a Pitbull follow-up soon. Second Dog squad, that's fine. So dogs, if you're fighting dogs with lasers and rifles, you want to combine them. Lasers do enough damage to put dogs to like very low hit points, and the rifles can finish them off, so you effectively get 1 laser shot per dog. If you're playing with dogs against this, the correct thing to do is to target the rifles down until they only have 3 members, and then they no longer do enough damage to kill the dog. Okay, so he's got a Predator tank. we have bikes. So it's Predator tank against Scorpion bikes and Pitbull, and I've got this random laser. So the random laser is actually gonna, his DPS is really gonna add up. Yeah, so as you can see, I win the engagement with both my units intact because the random laser DPS really does add up. He's gonna spam some Pitbulls apparently. These are not great against Scorpion tanks. So I need to make more lasers here. I will actually lose eventually to Predator tanks. Predator tanks obviously do beat Scorpion tanks. That random shot that he got off was unfortunate, so that's going to hurt me. But I do have laser support, so, you know. Good win. Yes, nice. Send a bike down this way. Here comes some shocks. I guess I'll make a drill pod to block them. And we'll just block this pad. And we take the missile, nice. Let's go after his harvester. I'm gonna go into Banshees because I've got a lot of money. And then Scorpion tank for the Pitbulls. Pitbulls are super duper 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 broken. Such a broken unit, it's outrageous. So 3 Pitbulls will actually beat the tanks, because I have to have 2 tanks here to win this. Looks like I'm actually going to lose one of my tanks along the way. So we get Flamers for these jump jets, then Militants up top for jump jets as well. Okay, a lot of dogs down here. I need to set up dogs plus the laser plus flamers. We'll get venom up top. And then we'll just take this pad with everything. And that should be game. Have all the pads. Yep. Pretty easy.
Objective complete.
Alright, 10-0. This is about, I'd say this is probably when it starts to get hard. About 10-0.
Establishing battlefield control.
Nick, cool, there you go.
New objective received.
Time to harvest.
Good welcome, citizens.
Unit ready.
Okay, don't know what he's playing. So his militants are a little bit damaged, that means they walked through the Tiberium. A little bit of micro error from here and there. I don't know how much difference it'll make, but, you know. So he's also playing wheels, that's fine. We'll go into bikes for the wheels.
Unit offline.
Your command. Destroyer ready to roll.
Unit ready.
Ready. Missiles will smash them. Advancing.
Okay, so my bike volley for some reason killed one wheel. I
Boy, launchers will flush.
don't know what's up with that. Bike missiles are just very buggy, I think.
Ready to roll. For the Brotherhood. Launchers will flush. Gonna brain 'em. Gonna brain 'em. For the Brotherhood roll. Your command. Unit offline. Ready to roll. For pain. Revving the burning rubber. Your command.
Great. Oh, I lose because of buggy bike missiles, I think.
Scorpion red. Waker ready. Fire. Scorpion. Revving. Scorpion tank reporting.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Ready. For the third. Scorpion. Scorpion command. Scorpion ready.
Unit offline.
Lasers move. Scorpion ready. Erend is near.
I need to get all my buildings unlocked. My deck is not favored before I get all my buildings unlocked. Oh, he's playing artillery. Okay, so we're just dead. Artillery is completely broken. I don't think there's anything that can realistically beat it. If you want to beat artillery, I would recommend not playing this deck. It's not. I don't think artillery is particularly great on this map, but it is basically impossible to beat artillery with not aggro because of stealth tanks. Stealth tanks one-shot your banshees, and artillery one-shots everything else in the game. So yeah, I don't really know what to recommend here. If you come up against this, then just be sad, I guess, because there's nothing in the game that beats it. You just need to play GDI if you ever want to beat. If you ever want to beat artillery, you have to play GDI. Although for some reason Nick Cool is suiciding his artillery at my base. I don't know why. Pretty big throw there from Nick. I don't know what he's doing.
Ready to serve.
Okay, so Nick Cool threw that game. If he didn't move his artillery, I was dead, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea why he moved his artillery. Going for a base kill is obviously nonsense. So, yeah, he threw that game really hard. Like, if he just sets up an artillery and defends it, I don't know how I ever push in. Alright, so, 11-0. Yeah, I don't think you can beat artillery realistically with Nod decks. Like, Nod is just insanely weak to artillery.
Establishing battlefield control. Three, two, one. New objective available.
But artillery is weak to GDI, so... Like, GDI air will beat up on artillery a lot of the time. So you gotta decide what you want to do, right? Like, if you play artillery, you're gonna beat most Nod Peak players, but you probably won't beat that many GDI. Because it's weak to Orca and Borka. Alright, well, more wheel spam. I'm not sure if militants... I'm not sure if Venom over wheels is correct for this event, to be honest with you. Wheels are still great. Okay, so the bike's bugged out again. We only killed 2 wheels there. Great. Bike missiles being bugged is incredibly frustrating. Here comes a tank. We'll get some lasers. Alright, that's first missile. Taking some chem troopers. Don't need venom for those. So chem troopers is a scenario where venom is obviously much better than wheels. Wheels just lose to chem troopers. Venom is very good against them. I don't know if he's going for a base nuke or something, but
Ready to venom fly.
it's not really worth doing in the scenario he's in, so not really too fussed about it.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
He's running a lot of vehicles into lasers here.
Venom big. Glory to number. Taking lasers. Transcend Scorpion ready. Your command. Venom Scorpion ready to start all the your command. Blowing the honor to the glory to number.
Unit ready.
Coordinates set for the Brotherhood.
Unit offline.
Your command taking position.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
I need tanks for these bikes. I don't know if I can get there in time, but we'll find out.
Venom flying out.
Looks like I can.
Honor to the Brotherhood.
Oh, I need my venom to stop moving. Another venom down here.
Scorpion ready.
Unit ready.
Scorpion rolling.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna take this missile.
Enemy catalyst missed nuclear war.
Okay, cool.
Enemy base destroyed.
Okay, 12-0. Free to go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alarak. My word.
New mission
Gonna go rifles first in case he bike rushes us. Alright, he's on wheels first.
Imperium is calling.
unit ready.
Militia here. Lasers charged. We're ready to serve. Lasers will
We're gonna try and get the 1v1. Okay, he doesn't let us get it. Fair enough.
advancing. Destroy them. Your command.
Gonna get bikes.
Smash 'em. Lasers charged. Your command. Lasers is ready. Like burning rubber.
There's a tank.
Militia. Lasers revving the.
Alright, so I've misclicked slightly here.
Your command. Lasers.
I wanna have my lasers set up so that he can't reach my bikes without going through my lasers.
Your command. Scorpion ready to. Striker ready to roll.
Okay, now we're gonna follow up with our own tank. Get some more bikes to go down here. We're gonna take all these pads. He has flamers at the top, but that doesn't matter because we have both bottom pads. Alright, cool. We're gonna need venom for the flamers up top.
Unit ready.
What's venom? Your command. Scorpion ready. Your command. Alert. Scorpion ready.
Unit ready.
We will not yield.
Tank misfired. Alright, well, we fucked that up.
Venom missiles will smash 'em. Ready to venom with red launchers will crush their dial. Tearing and rip them out.
Unit ready.
Keep position. All of his will. Venom.
Unit offline.
Honor. Lasers. Scorpion to lasers. Your command. Coordinates. Scorpion ready. Sting in the tail. We will not yield. Laser squad. Power. Blowing them apart.
Unit offline.
Banshee. There's a flamer coming out, so we need to run away from that.
Blowing them apart. Lasers charge. Your command.
Unit offline.
There's venom down here.
Black venom. Armed and ready. Ready to serve.
Put missiles on this bottom pad where his missiles are.
Taking position.
Alright, so we have all the pads. We'll flame it here, and that should be game. Alright, cool.
You are victorious.
13-0. 2 more to go. Getting a little stressful. Nick Cool and Alarak, both competent players, like, you know, very good players. I don't know what the criteria is for this, but alright, here we go. By Leah. Didn't we play this guy? Wasn't this the Giga guy? I feel like I already played this guy and he went Giga Cannon. I'm very scared of. A well-defended Giga is extremely difficult to beat. Okay, so he's going wheels into bikes. Go after my Harvester. And some flamers, okay. Oh shit, stealth tank. The flamers should hold out long enough for me to kill these bikes. Nice. Now we just block. Nope, can't get there in time. Alright, this is bad. I think we're going to lose this missile for sure. Come on. Nope, didn't get there. So we really need tanks. Like, stealth tank is way too good against my air units. So I really need War Factory here. There's the Giga. So we'll take these 2 bottom pads. Oh shit.
Flying out. Your command.
Unit offline.
We're dead.
Ready to serve.
Oh, he suicided the stealth tank. We're okay. He suicided the stealth tank, boys. I think we were dead, but he suicided his stealth tank. Oh, it's amazing. Woo! What a throw. What a throw. Lordy. That was a close one. I think that guy should have had me. It was going to be really close, at least. I was locked up on venoms that I couldn't use. Alright, 14-0. Same guy again. Man. He almost had me last time.
New objective received.
Going lasers first because we know he's going wheels.
Harvester ready.
For the crystals.
Unit ready.
Lasers, blade lasers charged. Lasers, his will, your command. As he desires. Laser squad, power and precision. It is kill lasers charged. Taking position.
Building online.
Lasers,
Unit ready.
laser squad, ready. Glory, his will,
Unit offline.
as he desires.
Ready to coordinate.
Laser squad,
Honor to
I wonder if he just goes straight into stealth tank.
taking position. His will manifest.
Like he's sticking with infantry for now.
taking position.
Unit ready.
Lasers,
Venom go.
your command. Laser squad,
Ready to serve.
laser squad, ready for anything.
Unit offline.
Flying out.
Unit ready.
Honor.
Crap.
Preparing them to strike.
Yeah, I can't really win first missile. My deck is so much weaker than his in the early game.
Damage received.
Because he has wheels. Just way too fast.
Laser squad, ready for anything.
Here comes the stealth tank.
Kill them all.
Unit offline.
Kill them all. His will, kill them all.
Ready to what?
First, as he did lasers charged.
Honor. Venom flying out.
For taking position.
Your command. Venom.
Laser squad, let me the advancing.
Carrying them to taking
Unit offline.
is the for the brotherhood. Ready to scope.
Scorpion tank reported. Your command. Hit.
Honor to the school pass. Come on. Your command.
Scorpion. Honor. Beams are moving.
Venom and lift them. Glory to God.
Unit offline.
They're carrying the venom.
Unit offline.
Advancing. Ready. Honor. Taking position.
Unit ready.
Going down.
Unit offline.
Uh-oh. This is really bad. I think I'm dead. Come on, man. Alright, well, there you go. 14-1.
Our base has been destroyed.
14-1 is pretty good still, says Alarai. I think I should have played wheels.